Tiga might be trying to join the chat in a minute.
Yeah. It'll pop up.
Wait, what are we saying?
Anyway, so we're fine. Ish.
I'm gonna put Sean Paul on just the room.
They will get Paul. But T has to stop sharing. So T has to go to his share screen and stop the sharing. And then Louis, you've got to go back to that advanced bit as well. So you've got to start share. Click the share screen, advanced, share audio.
Let me know what you like.
Buy a t-shirt. You fuckers are watching this about 5G and David Icke. Buy a fucking t-shirt, yeah?
Hey, buy the fucking t-shirt, you cunts. Yeah, bruv. Hey, big up.
Do you know what? I caught that nicely as well, you know. I caught that nice.
Hey, what do you not think of this then? So that one was just old school. It's like new school Louis B, but I had to bring back the old school Louis B sound because I've made a lot of tunes that I haven't got that just like greasy Louis B random fucking bouncy grime shit in a while. So I wanted to make something like that. What are you lot saying about that?
I was listening to the Hats. Play it again, please.
Yeah, I thought I'd bring back that old school Louis B vibe.
That's wicked, man. That's good. That's good. What are you going to do with that?
I have no idea, man. I was just going to play a few instrumentals that I've just made.
How long did that take you? 15 minutes? 20 minutes?
You know what? I made it because I had another tune that was... I made another tune called Tired, which is this one that I'm about to play now. And I bounced the same drum loop and then switched it up and then put the other ones around it because I like that drum pattern that I did. But so
I like the hats in the last one. I like the sort of the hats and there was like an old school sound in the openy sort of snare as well that you got in there. And then like all the drums in that sounded really, really nice.
Nice, man. So let me run this one. just sent the link to Manga. He's got to download the app though, innit?
Someone's trying to join. I've just someone's signing in as Mac. Who's Mac? It's Tiggs.
It's Tiga.
It's Tiga, not Paul.
Not Paul.
Chuck it.
His audio's connecting.
I'll bust your head off the wall.
Oh,
And
that's
leave it on the wall. It's Tiga, not Mark. So why are you trying to
that dark.
Hello.
find out before you get
Hello.
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 Can you hear us?
Hello, gentlemen. I can hear all of you.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Joe, how are you, bruv?
I'm good, man. I left you a voicemail last night.
Yes. It was 2:30 a.m. So I read it at 2:30 a.m. and I was getting back to you today. So it's good to see you, bruv. Good to see you.
Good
How
to
are
see you
bruv?
too.
You right?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I hope you're well and everyone's well.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Look at this. Oh shit!
What?
Oh, Manga, you're the most famous person in here, bruv. Come on, you got to talk. Hold on 1 sec. I got people knocking on my door.
That damn man in it. Oh, so he's got company.
Yes, Manga. What are you saying? You right?
Yes, man. Welcome.
Wicked. Yeah, do you know what, lads? This is a proper tool here, you know.
Yes.
This is
And
a proper
you can connect your computer sound to this as well. So even
I
if
mean, man, we have it.
Oi! Yes, man. Oi, what's that? What are you saying, Manga? Home cooked or takeaway?
Home cooked, bro. I mean, sorry, you can't trust no one's hands today. It's home cooked, man. Come on.
Do you know what?
It's only a little rice anyway. It's not even like I'm excited, but sorry, go.
Yeah, man.
Slyly, I was answered that question for you. I could have actually answered that question for you. Do you know the way there? Yeah, because Rob Brad, bruv, no black man's gonna be buying no takeaway right now.
Not currently. And I'm a takeaway champion.
Like
And I'm a takeaway
seriously.
champion. I'm not even.
No. Listen, no black man is gonna be buying a takeaway now.
Not right now. Not currently.
Yeah.
As soon as it's over, I'm right back at it. Though.
Yeah, straight back at it. You know the way there.
Can't wait. Everything. What's going on though? I just jumped in. What's happening?
Yeah, we're just.
No, man. Joe wanted to ask you some questions, bro.
Oh, all right. Go on. He's not even there anymore. Ghost scan.
I know.
Tommy Pete.
What's going on, boy?
Yeah.
Come on, there's a company who's better than me, man.
I've heard your demos. You can clash him when you're ready, fam.
Yeah, it's like that. Oh, yeah, Lewi sent you something.
Oh, you know what's mad, yeah? Tiatsim, your name and Louis' name's here on my wall, but you can't see it.
Oh, what? The orange poster?
Yeah.
Jeez.
What's that from?
The Outburst poster.
From the first show.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, do you remember that first show, T? When fucking Manga said, yeah, Louis B and Tiatsim, and I didn't do nothing. I just introduced it. I was like, yo, this is Louis B and Tiatsim set, and I didn't do nothing, and you just.
Oh yeah. You was on stage with me. Yeah. You was like an influencer host, but on a grime set. It was jokes.
Bro, I am an influencer, man.
Big influencer, fam.
Massive influencer.
Trust me, bro.
I can't twist. I got my Mac. I can't twist it up. I should have got my laptop, but it's like it's there, innit? You man are there.
Yeah.
Reminder.
What you saying, Tigger?
Day off, fam. Day off, man. Just enjoying the quarantine and them thing there. You get me, bro.
Tigger, what happened? What happened to that tune we made, me, you, and T in the fucking thingy?
It's there. It's in the lappy. It's in.
Yeah.
Is it? Am I still too loud now?
Is it on your laptop now?
Hang on. One second.
We have to get Tiga on the share thing, Joe. We have to get him on the computer screen.
If it's on Tigger's laptop.
Let me turn it down a little. Sorry, lads. Let me turn it down. Wait, did we use contact in that?
Yeah, I think so.
If we use contact, I'm not gonna have some of my sounds because the my hard drive's fucking faulty at the moment.
Wait, Tiga. Wait, Joe. Tell Tiga how to add the sound thing. So if you go to share screen, yeah, at the bottom, Tiga.
Yeah.
If you go
Yeah, down the
Click
bottom.
that, and then
Share
there'll be an
screen, yeah.
option, and
Share
you
screen.
click music or computer sound only.
Okay, hang on.
The advanced. It has to be the advanced bit.
Go to
Hang on.
advanced.
Hang on.
Yeah, at the
Advanced.
top it says advanced, Tiga.
Joe, you need to put your mic near your mouth, bruv.
Advanced.
Eh.
Right, mouse. What is it? My sound or computer sound only? Music or
Yeah,
computer sound
that's
only?
it. Computer sound only.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Then share.
Yeah.
Share. Right.
You see, if you had 5 producers here now, you could actually start billing rhythms and then just
Yeah, man.
send
Hang
them
on.
to each other and
Hang on.
make it tune
Please start.
hours on end.
What is the name? The username. Mac password.
Bro, we could run a whole BeatBoss in here. I've got this up to 100 people in one session.
Oh shit! So you could literally have
Right.
like the 8 participants plus
Yeah.
judges plus host. Mad.
Yeah, Manga's got to judge it for 6 hours.
Yeah.
Why is your lights doing bookie things, bro?
Quick phones.
Why is your lights doing bookie things, bro? Hey, bro, I can just see all hella lights going on in the background there, man. Nah. So you got the settings there, Manga, yeah?
Quarantine. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I hear that.
Yeah, no, I've got it.
Yeah.
I thought if we're hearing it, let's do this, innit?
Come on, man. Man. Settings is nice still. You
Yeah.
get me?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How does this even work, bro? Smash is mad.
Go and get your food. I'll take
No.
over. I'll take over.
Don't let me take over.
What, you think I'll beat your crew?
Tommy B.
Right. So what are we saying? You're going to run some tunes?
I wanted to hear the one that me, Tiga, and Tiatsim played.
Give me 2 seconds. As you can see, I've got a roach in my hand. I'm just twisting it over, and then I'll get into that. So how's everyone dealing with quarantine anyway?
I can see Tiatsim's got a quarantine trim just like me. But
Come on,
Oh yeah,
bro.
Tommy. Yours is thing. Yours is definitely home.
I've got a McDonald's M
definitely
going on.
fucking a home cut.
I'm
Definitely a home cut.
I'm
Louis,
feeling
Yeah. Hey, bro.
You can
Hey,
see
bro.
me, bro. I need that regrade.
You
I need regrade.
we
These are
always
the
knew.
regrade.
Hey, listen.
We always knew Louis weren't a barber. He was a producer.
listen,
We always
bro.
knew that.
Listen. I gave him the best trim he's ever had in his life, bro.
yeah, no, you
Look
didn't,
at it,
bro.
mate. It's cold.
Yeah. Tommy B, don't have it.
He won't let me do his. He's a pussy.
And of course he won't. Louis needs that little quiff that he has going on in the front. Do you know what I mean? If you fuck with that, yeah, your powers are gone. You
He's
won't be able
got
to make a
curtains running, man.
You're gonna be able to
He's
loop
got
a 16 bar in it.
1998 curtains running.
You need to get aerodynamic, bro.
Bro, I'd just put a fucking hat on my head like a normal person instead of a cunt who wants his fucking shaved head, mate. You know what I mean?
Hey, drill
Bro,
sergeant.
Bro.
You fucking pussy.
Haircut beef.
Bro, that was aggressive, man.
That was
Tommy,
aggressive.
when
was
he's
proper
asleep,
aggressive.
yeah, when
He
he's
gets
asleep,
like that.
just roll up on man and just zoom a bit off, man.
Cyberbullying, man. What's
He's
this?
trying to borrow all my hats.
Anyway, there.
He's got a dead Star Wars hat. He's trying to borrow all my hats, bro.
We should do BeatBoss hats, man. Missed out on that.
Yes, you should fucking do
Definitely.
I've got a big one, Pat. How you
Definitely.
mean?
But do you know what, Joe?
You hit the
We
road.
won't run before we can walk in it. You know what? I feel like every movement has been progression in it. So
Yeah, man.
like
Yeah, man.
maybe moving on to the next one. That's the next step of progression. Do you get what I'm saying?
I'm with
Hey,
you.
Joe. You said you wanted to ask Manga some questions. What are you?
I'll ask Manga bare no. I want to say I don't want to ask Manga questions. I want to make a statement first and just say the most recent record,
Oh, yeah.
sick, bruv. Illest fucking grime album that I've heard in such a long time. And Not just because of you, yeah. Like obviously you're sick. Everyone knows that. But
no, but it's not because of me. I feel like that too. I don't feel like it's me, the thing.
You're the glue. You're the glue that sort of runs for the. I'm not telling you what your record is, by the way, but like I feel like you're the glue that runs across the whole thing. But the piece of work, like the selection, the beat selection, and also the artists, you could be an executive producer. Like if you weren't spitting on the thing and then you were just producing this thing and putting it together, it's still like an unbelievable piece of work from start to finish. And like the only record I've heard like this recently is probably Jam's last album, and then before that was probably Outskirts. Like
Jam's last thing was crazy. Yeah, you know, with like the trying to find that, obviously, you know what's mad? All when I try to do a project, I just start with Lewi, to be fair. That's why he's the intro and the outro. So I just follow it, and obviously that's my brethren. So I feel like we work best together because it's not like I always said this. See, like Outsiders, yeah. I've done that with Sir Hiss, and that's my. To be fair, I don't even know him like that, but he's talented in, and I enjoy his music. So it was a completely different thing to try and work with him than to work with Lewi, because I could just ring Lewi or Lewi ring me at 3 a.m. or whatever, like, oh bro, like, I just made this, or what do you think about this? And I'll be like, oh, have you heard this? Try something like that, and it's just easier. Do you know what I mean? So then, in terms of like making the getting the beats and all that, but it's just fun, fam. Just ideas. All the thing I do is try to get an idea and stick to it. That's actually it.
What about like other features, the other artists you have featuring there? Like you obviously you hear a beat,
right? You know what?
You work your shit out and then you send it off to someone else. Like that's a long. How long did this take you to put together? It must have been a long process.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah,
you can tell. You can tell a lot of work's gone into that.
But it's not that difficult, because it's mostly all it is. I just try to think of who would sound good in this apart from me.
No, I can't do everything. It's Nang.
Thank you, bro.
Do you know what? Yeah, it's a double-edged sword for me, though, Mangs. Yeah,
go on.
I'm gonna tell you why it's a double-edged sword for me. Yeah, because I feel like we don't transcend out of a certain period. Yeah. Like I feel like it's like it's very like boy in the cornerish. Do you get what I'm saying?
You think so?
So like for me, I like what I like. Yeah, that's what. Definitely. Because I listened to it in its entirety the other day in my car. Right. Yeah. What I liked about my favorite thing about that EP, that album for me has to be fucking the tune that You a Novelist done. Yeah.
Oh yeah, hard.
Yeah, because you see that tune for me. Like I don't know if you saw me, I was supporting that on my Twitter. Like Yeah.
When the single came out.
I posted that a couple times. You get me? Like
respect.
That rhythm there, I believe for me, if this country knew about music, that would have been in the top 10, right?
Yeah, growing thing.
Yeah. Like that's a top 10 rhythm. Like you see, if you was in America, you'd have been on Billboard with that rhythm. Do you understand?
Respect, man. Thank you.
But because the game over here, the game is the way it is. Like they like. Remember, we're still like they're still not really reaching into the depths of what the music is. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's still over here. It's still all about like what your name is. Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
No, not even to an extent, Manga. It's that.
So
a lot of. Go on.
No, why I say to an extent is because obviously sometimes it's about the rhythm and what you've got behind it and things like that. And obviously where it's just, man, it's not like that. Do you know what I mean? So let's say like if Heady One made that tune, obviously
if anyone made that tune, like that would have been in the top 10, bro.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So it's not like not even just Nate, like he's got his label, he's got his thing, so they make sure it can get to them places. Do you know what I mean?
This is what I'm trying to say to you. Like, raw, we know the game, innit? So this is why I'm trying to explain to you the game over here. The game over here is not patterned properly. Yeah. If it was patterned properly, then an artist like Manga, that's been around for so long, would have been able to get the right things off the back of that. Do you know what I'm saying? The right people, do you know what the right people would have done? The right people would have approached you. Do you understand?
I hear that. But it's all numbers though, bro. You know what I mean?
Over here, we lack go-getters. You see, in America, what they have over there, is they've got numerous people that will take you Manga from the place you are and put you Manga in a different place just from taking the music from one place to another.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
from saying, right, okay, this is my guy Manga. Yo, hear this shit. It's hard. Then it will go from there. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
But I feel like over here, like raw, certain man ain't gonna really bring your thing up in a meeting, or do you get what I'm saying? There's nobody that's really having these meetings. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but do you see, the thing is, with some bodies of groundwork, some bodies of groundwork, they may never get to that pinnacle or whatnot, but there'll be a hardcore of listeners that are always gonna, like you say, a boy in the corner. Yeah, if I listen to a boy in the corner, it takes me back to a certain time in my life. Certain people are going to listen to, of a certain age group, going to listen to Manga's thing, and it's going to remind them of certain times, because it's not just some come around album just make. You know, if there's two things I can say about your album, Manga, is teachings and honesty. Very honest on it, and there's a lot of teachings. There's a lot of things that the younger generation, if they listen to that album properly and what you're saying, they'll learn to be themselves and to concentrate on what they want to do to try and make it. You understand?
That's good for me, because I always
I said the same. I said the same to you. Like honesty was one of the words that I would use to describe that. But and also I felt it was very current. I thought it was a very current selection of beats, current selection of artist features.
I see your tweet. Sorry, I see your tweet still. No, I feel like that's a good thing, because I always say Boy in the Corner to me as well. Yeah, so Boy in the Corner to me is one of the best albums ever in existence. In life, I'm sure actually furthermore everyone here would agree.
Sure.
But mainly because if I was to tell someone, yo, what was London like in 2003 as a 17-year-old boy from the ends, that's it. That's literally my feeling. That's why when I first heard it, it spun my head, because I thought, bro, this is man. Do you know what I mean? And we never had nothing like that. We had music you can enjoy and music like I could relate to that from start to finish. Like, I mean, and everything in it. If it wasn't directly me, it could be someone's so I knew someone like that, do you know what I mean, or a gal like that, whoever. But so with this project, obviously I'm how old am I? 34, bro. Do you know what I mean? So I'm trying to make sure that I just talk how my honest truth and just be as honest as I can, because like I said, it might not go and gas up some youth from some random ends to keep streaming it a million times, but people will sit down with it and live with it and say, yeah, man, that's me as well, and live with it longer.
It's a similar thing to American hip hop, man. Like, if you look at it, the conscious and honest rap will always take a back foot compared to the gangster stuff or the shit that's making the girls twerk. You know what I mean? Like,
but it will last longer.
It's always also gonna have that core following.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. So it's almost a cult following, man.
That's what I'm trying to do. Like I said, I'm not a kid. I can't just be out here.
Yeah.
I mean, so I understand my position, if that makes sense. So cool. Man's a big man.
You make the music that you want to make.
And I understand that I'm not going to get the kids excited. I'm not a kid. I don't speak to them. I can't speak like them. Do you know what I mean? So I'd rather talk to my peers and people who are on my vibration and wavelength.
At the same time, if a few of the kids hear it and appreciate it,
they will.
That's an amazing thing, isn't it? Like,
no, there will be kids that take to, like, younger youths. But I mean, like, you know what I'm talking about. When I say the kids, I'm just talking about generalization of, like, the middle ground of people. Yeah. But yeah, man, thank you, man. The respect. But yeah, sorry, go on. What are you saying, though?
I don't know what happened to Tiga yet, but
Tigs has dropped off.
Oh, he's gone.
The question that I was going to ask him, because he was talking about a lot about the American people, do you think that we need to fucking even compare ourselves to them, or do you think we just need to fucking act on what we've got as a UK, like?
No, well, the comparison, I feel like, isn't the sound. It's more to do with the business and the industry and the different facets of how it's set up. You know what I'm saying? It's not the sound. Like, I think people get confused when people say America, and they feel like, some people feel like you're trying to be like Americans, but obviously their music business and their music industry has been around for quadruple the amount of time ours has. Do you know what I mean? So they've got different facets. So even like I said, as late as 10 years ago.
Yeah, but you can take stuff from then, but
no, of course. No.
You've got to look at yourself as, like, this is the industry that we're in, and we got to run with that. So but Americans, bruv, like.
No, but that's where it gets lost if you keep thinking That's where it gets lost. We get stuck where it says, "All right, we need to just do what we do here." You're meant to do. No, and when I say this, I don't mean music creation. I don't mean music. The sound and nothing like that. Our sounds are sound, and how we create music, and how we speak is like how we speak. But I'm trying to say it's sick because, like you said, they'll have. See, like here, if you want to do like right now, drill is the in sound. Yeah. So if you're a young you in drill, you're gonna go get signed more than likely, or you're gonna. You know what I'm saying? They're looking for all the drillers. I remember, obviously, everyone here is older as well.
Wait, what drillers do you know that are signed up?
All of them. Heady One, Lowski, RV, M21.
Okay, but everyone's doing drill at the moment, so it's not like everyone's getting signed. You've got to be very sick and smart.
That's the same with anything, though. Only the top. That's the same with anything.
That's what I was just gonna say. Same thing. Same with Grime. I remember when they were signing all the Grime guys. That's when Dizzy got signed. Wiley got signed straight after. Wiley. Then we done a Roadie album. Then Kano album. Then there was Lethal B. Then there was, and that was all the top crew.
Yeah, man.
More Fire crew. Everyone got signed.
Let me ask you this then, Mags. Yeah.
Fucking Genius crew. I mean, even before
everyone.
then. Even before, like
Genius crew.
Wait.
No, Louis, the old. We need to talk old shit.
Sorry, wait, no. I just want to say Genius crew because people say now like, you see like Big Shaq and all that type of stuff.
Yeah,
we had all that too. We had, remember the what was the people from
parody things. Yeah, like Bearman, bro. Bearman.
Exactly.
Genius Crew wasn't trying to be a parody though. I think they took themselves seriously.
No, not Genius Crew. Sorry,
not
Genius Crew. What were they called in Rewind magazine? Sorry, Sorry, Lou. What was they called in Rewind magazine? The cartoon at the back.
Oh yeah.
No. Yo, can you not?
Oh, you're back. Yes.
Yes.
No,
yes.
That's gonna. No, I know what you're talking about.
Tigger will know. Tigger, who was the cartoon at the back of Rewind magazine back in the day?
The cartoon at the back of Rewind.
It was like a piss take thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Three of them.
Yeah, hang on. Let me tell you now.
I don't know who's
I'm thinking of now I'm thinking of the sticky rhythm. You know the sticky rhythm with cartoon.
The reason why I say that is because people talk about parodies and things like that, and I'm saying throughout time in any type of genre they've had that, and back in the day Grime had that as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Sorry, Louis. What was you saying? Sorry, Louis. I'll cut you off. Your turn. Sorry.
I was gonna say what? Okay, so how would you feel if, like now? So you're big. Like not big. You're old. You're not old.
I'm old.
You're big. You're not big, and you're old.
Louis. Have a coffee, mate. Have a coffee.
I know what you meant.
Have a coffee, pal.
You're older.
You know.
Yeah,
so you're older. You're more experienced. You've seen the music industry work. You've seen where people get signed. You've seen where people fall off. You've seen You've seen everything. Yeah. So what would happen if you got signed?
Yeah.
Or if you got offered a deal for a mill. Yeah. And they were saying you gotta make just drill tunes from now on for the next year. Would you sign?
No, because they wouldn't ever offer me that deal.
Hang on. Wait. Pause. Hold on. Let's just hold this right here for this second, yeah? Right. Can I answer that, please?
Yeah, go on.
Oh, wait, Tiga. Let me reiterate the question.
Go on.
Okay. So Tiga, if you're making your grime tunes, like the tunes you did with Jake Bob the other day, which is like authentic grime music, like bangers, which is talking real shit, and they said to you, we'll give you a mill if you can spray your bars, on drill beats, same sort of thing that you're talking about today, but it's on drill beats, which is what the kids are listening to, and you've got to do your thing and and you've got to wear. You got to wear this certain clothing brand, What would you do? Would you sign to them for a mill?
It depends how much they was asking me to do, but yes, I would.
Or
I would.
Wait, would you sign to them for a year and then afterwards say, bruv, they told me to do that. I've had to wear all their shit clothes that they told me to wear.
Well, see the thing is, realistically, I don't care what people think that much. So basically, I'll be getting that bag for the year. So I just won't do no grime for a year. come back and Clark grime again. The thing is, like, for anybody that like whether you're producing or MC and that, brother, if you've got it in you, you got it in you, innit? So if you have to take that year hiatus, Louis B, yeah, and stop producing grime for a year, bruv, yeah. So you have to produce drill for a year to get that meal, bruv. Go and get that meal, please, blood, because we all need some food, blood. We all need food. Yeah.
Okay. What about 10 years? 10 years.
10 years for a meal?
Yeah.
One meal.
No.
See,
no, because basically there has to there has to be a balance in it.
Oh, bro, how long was Chip signed to his label where he had to make?
He never had to make
tunes, but tunes that he didn't want to
make.
No
one. That's the difference. I think people don't understand. No one has to make anything. There's no label you ever get signed to and they tell you what music to make. None.
Yeah.
Unless you're a pop star.
Unless you're a pop star.
That's what I'm saying, but they'll make you a pop star.
No, if you're a pop star.
They can't make you a pop star. Okay, they can't make you a pop star. Why I say that, yeah? So everyone, okay, I'm going to use us as an example, yeah? So Roddy, when we made Good Times, yeah? No one told us to make that tune. Wiley made that tune.
Apart from Wiley.
Yeah, Wiley made that tune separately. And he went
because Wiley's a nutter.
Yeah, so Wiley made that tune. That's what I'm trying to say. Wiley made that tune by himself in Manchester. And it was him and Little D. And then he put Brazen and Scratchy and Breeze on it. Cool. So what I'm trying to say is, so from the outside, you're looking like, oh, they got signed and man made them do these pop tunes, when really it was Wiley. He made the tune by himself.
Wait. Big up Jamie. He's watching still.
Yeah, big up, man.
Send in the link.
Old tag Jamie.
Big up.
Well, what I'm saying is, yeah, so music industry, the way that it's going, yeah, if you're making your tunes, yeah, authentic, like me and you do, Mangs, yeah, when we go back and forth, just organic music, yeah.
Yeah.
But what if me and you work to make a banger, yeah, like we did, say At All Times, yeah?
Yeah.
And then you're signed to a label where they're telling you,
no, you know what?
Wait, you've got to go, oh yeah, bang, fucking Louis not allowed on the tune because he's said something, and then they say, oh, we're going to use this producer. Would you sign to them, even for a middle?
I'll tell you what they would do. If that was happening, say we made what's one of the songs you got?
No, bro, I know there's been enough situations where that sort of fuckery has happened.
No, it's not. Say this. So we made Trample, yeah? Trample starts going viral tomorrow and it goes mad. What a label, I'll get bare meetings, and what would happen? They just want you to make 15 more of them. That's it. That's what it is. So when what's it called? German Whip worked, they were saying, yo, where's the next grime tune? When they started seeing draws coming up and they were making rhythms and Lowski made Forrest Gump, they were like, yo, where's the other youths? You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. It happens all the time. When it's garage, when those garages all underground and Daniel Benefield done that and Flowers, they said, yo, where's the garage tunes? And then it ended up with Mystique. It's always the same, bro. They just care about what is going on. So if we made something in this session right now, all of us together, and it popped off, they would get signed to make the exact same thing 15 times. That's it. So that's why it's always best to do what you do. So if it works, they'll just keep asking you to do it. That's it.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm just playing devil as
I know. I'm trying to say that's what would happen.
It would. Yeah, what I'm saying would never happen. But
but I say, I think people get this thing where people get signed and they get changed. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to say they get signed usually because they're.
Do you think they change themselves, or do you think that they?
Yes,
it depends. No, it depends.
Yeah.
It depends. It depends, right?
Okay, give me an example, bro, please.
So, all right, cool.
Yeah,
cool. So, my cousin, right? Was
that your cousin that I met the other day at Thingy?
That was one of my cousins. Yeah, my cousin.
What you were about to say?
He was not the one that I was about to say. But I got a cousin. He was singing. He used to sing R&B, right? He got picked up by Sony. Basically, he got picked up by Sony as a solo artist, R&B singer, songwriter. By the time he left Sony, he was in a band, fucking the band was called Uncle Jam. Like they was making like mad pop music. Like he was in a band with two guys that he didn't even rock with like that. like wearing clothes that he didn't wear. Like, so yeah, them things do happen still. You get me?
No, but you're right. See what you're saying is right, but it doesn't happen now because there's too many metrics behind it. So what would happen?
It depends who you are, though. Depends who you are.
If you're
a grime artist, and they pick up a grime artist, then maybe I can accept what you're saying. Still,
same with rap, same with drill, same with anything from arting. But you're right.
Do you think that labels are more flexible now because they know that what is
because
right
they can see? Better? No, because it's bait. Because what would happen? See what Tiga's talking about there, yeah? What happened is they signed his cousin. He had talented, and an executive looks at it and they'll go, maybe we could do this. And back in the day, the executives and A&Rs and things like that had all the power because if they had one hit, they would be trusted. Today, why all these executives aren't taking no risks because they're shook because they just look at numbers. So that's why if you make a song tomorrow,
you're right. Do you know what? You're spot on. Do you know what? Social media. It was before social media.
Yeah.
This group was before social media. This group was Channel U days. So you're spot on.
Today they wouldn't even get signed unless they had a song that was already gone. He wouldn't get signed if he had a song and he had 1 million. Like, see, my is different to your He went, big up Jay Beatz.
Jay Skeng.
So check it. Sorry. So you see, like now, if see, like my man, my is different to your that done there, he went viral of a song, and he didn't even have any. Like he had music, I'm assuming, but he got signed to just going viral. They just care about numbers, bro. You know what I mean? So they don't care. See, back in the day, they'll go for feeling. Oh, I feel like he's talented. I feel like they got potential, and they will try and mold it to the idea they had in their head. Whereas now they'll look at the numbers. Like I said, if my project streams,
it's so disposable now. Like
it's
because of social media. Like,
no, it's not disposable. It's more maths. They just look at it.
Of course. There's a lot of analytics. It's all data, like you said. But it's the same. It's the same as in any business now. Anything that's online these days. You know, the deal. What Louis was saying. Would you accept $1 million for 1 year if you have to do this? It's no different to building your company and selling your company to Apple, and Apple tell you, well, you've got to do a 1 year earn out. You've got to work for us now. You've done your startup. Come work for us for 1 year. We'll pay you this bonus, this earn out. Like startup founders all the time do this stuff. This is just commercial deals.
It's exactly the same, bro. And I think obviously we as musicians, people love music. We take it to heart, like music, right? And that's why you should just keep it to yourself. So you see, like again, someone like a P Money, like Jamie, all these man here, AJ Tracy, these man, bro, if you could do it yourself, it's calm. Do you know what I mean?
It is.
Yeah, I'm saying because the numbers are all there to support it, and the good thing about the numbers, even though it's mad, it's one-off numbers. It's good for numbers for us because we can also see our power as well. Do you know what I mean? So if we know that, I'm like I said, I can log on to my Spotify for artists and see how much songs streamed, and if I'm seeing I'm getting X amount of streams, I know that song's popular, so I'll continue to push that song, and I'll talk to my fans. I could build it up. Whereas before, God, sorry.
I was going to say, like, what about touring and stuff? Can you look at the data and say, oh shit, everything. I'm getting a lot of hits in Liverpool. I'm going to
everything. That's what I've done.
Wait, what have I just missed? What have I just missed?
We're talking about the data and the music, like to see how, so you can use it to see how they use it to see who they want to sign, etc. We can use it to see how we can go forward. So, like, same with the tour, I saw the titties. I saw the titties.
You saw the titties, bro.
Quarantine, Lily. It's quarantine. Man's quarantine. Man's quarantine.
I saw the cities where my thing was streaming the most. So I went to London, London, Nottingham, Manchester, and in Germany. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Those are the things, and I done the tour, and it was okay. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's it. And it's sick because I can use that to my advantage. Same way they try to use it to our advantage, but all the numbers and things we got are here too. Do you know what I mean? So, and I can see my Bandcamp, who spent what, everything. Yeah. So we have to use that as well.
What do you lot think about? Like, see, like PRS and MCPS and that? Yeah. The other day I had to ring them because I was mad confused about certain situations with my thing. How do you lot feel about them lot being mad confusing? Like, do you lot understand the way the music industry works in terms of like royalties?
Or PRS?
Do you feel that it's way too much complications and that it should be easier? Because I feel like it should be a hell of a lot easier.
You know what?
PRS is easy, bruv.
No, do you know? But do you know what?
It's not no Jay. Bro.
No, Jay.
What do you need help with? What do you not understand?
Wait, do you know what? Yeah, I understand what Louis saying, innit? Yeah, I understand what Louis saying. Like, raw. See, when you go on the PRS website, yeah, the PRS website is like it's like got portals to bare different things. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's not everything's not just straightforward. Yeah. Do you know what happened? Let me give you an example, right? So basically,
it's not straightforward unless you ring.
I was chatting back when I used to deal with sickers, right? I was chatting to sickers and Jack, yeah. And like these man were onto me like, yo, PRS, like Obviously I had my thing set up, but fucking like I weren't really too on job with the whole PRS thing, right? So anyway, I've basically gone onto the website, started searching. Like after these lot started talking their thing to me, started searching it. Then I found one page, bruv, yeah? Found one page, and it like was basically the database search, yeah? You know, like where you could find like lost works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do you not know about that page?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. So like raw, bruv, like these man that showed me about the website, they didn't even know about this page, right? So I'm like, yo, you lot, do you not know that you've got like loads of like royalties out there that you haven't claimed? They're like, no. Now, do you know how many guys don't know that they've got royalties to claim?
Yeah, bruv. I went on the other day, yeah, and they've got they've got a pound sign for every digit, basically. So if you're owed fucking 10 bags, they got 5 pound signs, yeah, and it shows you the whole list of people that owed it, and it's like 300,000 pages long.
Yeah.
Owed peas, but they haven't claimed
people that they don't know where their peas are, fam.
But it's quite complicated.
They think that they're gonna get all their peas just gonna get recuperated.
But JB, when you're saying, oh, it's easy, yeah, what are you saying that to the 300,000 people that don't know how to claim their peas then?
No.
JB is just showing off.
No, because you know what? You're right. No,
yo, I'll show you, man. My name's JB. Like, yo, man's brainier than you, innit? You get me?
No, but Louis was right. Like, you do need to ring them, but do you know what it is? I think people don't even care to look into the website, because other than talking to them on the phone and email, I just looked. So see what you're saying about the lost royalties. I've just gone on the website, deep dive, like, all right, I don't know what I've gone, but I have to. So I'm just looking, boom. All right, cool. I know there's a few tabs and menus, but actually pre the thing. And do you know what? I know it can be difficult, but I'd say the best thing.
The only reason you know your owed piece is because you're a music man, and you know that you're paying attention to everything that you're on, like Like if you don't know about all that, and you're just starting out and you've made a banger,
yeah. But if you don't know that,
someone's gonna teeth your piece, bro. Not even teeth your piece, but someone. No, not even someone. Your piece is gonna be lying there. You don't
but that's what's good about it. That's what's good about PRS and MC PRS and all this stuff, is that it's there. So once you say yo, go get it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It is confusing because, like, you know, you got writer splits, you got publisher splits, you got producer splits, you got
but you know there's other stuff that you can't claim as well unless you were already there. So there's certain stuff, not like I think it's like performance royalties. You're not allowed to claim unless you've already done it. You can't claim on it because there's
because you're not registered as a member of PRS or things like that.
Yeah. If you didn't know about that, bro, you missed out on money. Like,
yeah, but bro, that's how it goes, fam. It's like you said, like Joe said, business.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying.
But life's like that, fam.
So should it not be easier for you to for them to give you an alert and say, yo, your tune's been played out on this?
But how can they alert somebody who's not on their system?
Because the tune is on the system, but you still need to claim the fees.
So some things are not on the system, it just plays. So me registered like my song, yeah. It's, let's say, okay, boom. I got a song with what's it?
Tiatsim, loving this, boy. So Look at him.
Hey, Joe, I haven't even forgot Joe and Tiatsim are even in it.
I know. So imagine that I got a song on my new thing with a guy called Payman, yeah. and he's not registered to PRS. He's not registered to MCPRS or whatever.
His name is Payman.
I know it's mad.
How can you pay, man?
Blood clot.
I know. But he's not registered. He's not exactly.
Hey, blood. Listen. I don't add Payman into this group, blood, yeah, because everybody can run. Everybody can run.
You know what's mad actually? I met him at BeatBoss as well. That's mad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's not registered to nothing. Yeah. So how can he? So obviously I registered the song. I left the 50% to him unclaimed. Do you know what I mean? So when he sorts himself, I've told him, I've told him, yo, when he's ready, and when he gets his things together, I'll pause, he will go over there and register up his money. But they can't alert you if you're not part of the thing, bro.
Yeah, real.
So that is down to who you work with as well. Do you know what I mean?
You know what? It's dread. You know what I feel? You know what, Manga? It's fucking. You know it's dread when you work with them guys. You know when when you're working with a man, yeah, and like it's time to do the business, and you're like, you got PRS, and they're like, nah. You're like,
it's sad, man.
Joke, man. Thing.
Sad.
You got PRS.
No. But the thing is, let me explain this to you, right? You see, all right. You see, Grindman, yeah. Grindman, we're lucky, yeah.
No, but the thing is, yeah.
You see, wait. Let me finish, Louis. Right. So you see, our thing, yeah. You see, cause the way our thing's built, right? Like we have to search for information, yeah.
Yes.
Do you know how many fucking man do other genres, like especially rap, yeah? And like they're just rapping and they got no PRS.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, bruv. These drillers don't know about PRS, bro.
They do.
They don't even know about mixdowns, let alone PRS.
Because that's not where their currency is, and that's where our currency wasn't for ages. We cared about respect and reloads and rare. But
that's why I remember laughing at the youth man for getting 2 in a queue from fucking press play, yeah?
Yes.
Laughing at the youth man for getting 2 in a queue from press play. But the only reason we're laughing at the youth man for getting 2 and we're not getting 2 in a queue is because we've really, really been fucking in the dirt for so long that we had to get that information.
Yes. Million percent.
Yeah. Okay.
Million percent.
What I'm saying is though, you can't have a go at someone for saying, oh yeah, they've got that. Like you can't go at someone that's uploaded your tune, done their thing on PRS, and they've got their thing sorted because it's you that has to sort your portion of that plate. Like you need to get your piece. It's not down to them. So you can't say to someone, oh, that's my tune. Like
No.
You have to upload it yourself. Not upload it. You need to put in the details yourself. And
all they have to do is be registered to the thing.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
So I can say to yo, there's a thing called PRS. I registered my thing on PRS. Are you with PRS? No. Okay.
Go find the thing and go
register up your thing. And when you get your thing through, send me your number and I'll edit. Is that?
Yeah. But a lot of people will say to you, like, say you did like, say you had a tune, right? Bruv, do you think it should be common knowledge for everyone to be signed up to PRS? So you do your thing as 50% and you've got someone else spitting on the tune, 50%, yeah? You have not got to tell them, oh yeah, 50% is yours. They should just be going on PRS and claiming their piece.
Yeah, but these men are not even on PRS in the first place.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. If you're not on PRS in the first place, then what are you doing, bro?
Exactly.
Let me ask something though.
So you're saying the same thing as me.
You're all agreeing with each other.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
So if they're not on PRS, then you can't help them anyway.
Yeah.
I always say this. This is a quote I always say.
It's a dread thing.
Yeah, like this is like in 2006, I was complaining about not making no money from music, or maybe 2007 sometime. Yo, I was talking to Logan. I was like, bro, I don't make no money from music, blah. And he was like, bro, do you sell your music? I said, oh no. So how are you gonna make money if you don't sell it? I said, raw. And from that day, that's always stuck with me. So, bruv, basically everything where I can try and get P and register up my things, sort out my things, have it all there. So I might not make a lot of money from it, but then the opportunity to make it is there. So if anything does go well, it's there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's set up. It's on the rails. It's ready.
Yeah. So many things you just let go because you think, I don't worry about it or I'll sort it out later. And then, like, even my man who made, what's that rhythm there? Panda. Designer.
Yeah.
He lives in Manchester, bruv. He just shot the beat and then he had his thing patterned and he was like, yo, where's my money for the where? And he said, bruv, I paid you already. Here's the lease. I bought the lease from you for worldwide release.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The people that are asking for the money, it's their fault.
If they've sold this beat for a certain thing, it is their fault.
Yeah,
unfortunately. Yeah. But if you do a thing like where that's what I'm saying. Me and you you don't sell me beats. We're saying we register up, and I'll give you.
Work in two ways, right? You either sell someone a beat or they claim.
Yeah. So you have to pick your poison. So it's calm.
I ain't really been I've never been a fan of them seller beat producers, man.
I don't mind that. I've done that.
They're gonna lose out.
I bet JB been selling beats for early, innit?
No. It's a CAE number thing.
See me. I'm all about right. Yeah, let's do the work, innit? So if I've got a rhythm and I want if I've made a beat and I want somebody else to vocal it, let's do the work, innit? Let's share the energy and then we just do the thing like that rather than me sell the beat.
That also depends on who it is. So I got my brethren, his name's Murder, yeah, and he makes like rap and hip hop, and he just goes on SoundClick and he just makes bare beats a day and shots them for $200, $300, $500.
Yeah, but that's a leasing thing, isn't it?
Yeah, and he just shots them all day. Whereas okay, like I said, me and you, Louis, you don't sell me the beat, I don't think. But I got to put money in doing video, rare, and all these things. But I will give you more than 50% on the PRS and the publishing to try and even it out.
Either way,
it's always a thing. But I've also bought beats as well. Like I've bought beats off man and said, yo, here's $250, here's whatever they ask for. Not whatever they ask for, but you know what I mean, within reason. And then after I've paid you, that's my thing, bruv. There's no conversation. I can release it whenever I do whatever.
I was about to ask, what would you rather do? But at the same time, I'm just like, oh yeah, okay. Like
it depends.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say.
It depends on who you're working with.
Like, I didn't ask you because if you buy a beat, then you bought a beat, innit? And this is what it is, and then you can claim your piece or whatever because you bought the beat. But that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's very different to who you're working with. I don't really
that question because it's down to the producer at the end of the day if they want to sell it.
It's all conversation, fam. It's all conversation.
You see the beat selling thing, yeah? You need to know the T's and C's in it, because it's like you can buy the beat, but enough man don't know that you're selling the beat, but you're selling your publishing rights with it. Yeah. So it's like when the tune goes playlist and they're like, yo, where's my beat? They're like, nah, bro. I bought the beat.
Or flip side, no. Flip side of that is some people are selling the beat and the person that's buying the beat don't know that the person selling the beat is bumping them. So there's no contract. So when they've sold them the beat, they're still going to take their 50% PRS. Because when my man registers his thing on PRS, the producer can just go and put his fucking producer code in there and he's the writer.
No, you can't because you can't.
You can. What are you talking about?
You can do whatever you like. Yeah, you can.
What are you talking about? Of course you can.
Do it.
No. Wait, Tiga. Wait.
Of course you can.
Tiga.
Slow down, of course you can.
You created dispute.
You got 4 men telling you that you can right now. You can. That can happen to you.
Louis.
JB's back me, bruv, because you
no one's backing you, Louis.
No one's backing you, blood.
Listen.
No one's backing you, blood. You're on your own, blood.
The beat. And if
Tommy,
you shouldn't sell the beat then.
Wait, Tiga.
Let him talk.
Wait. If you sold the beat, if you sold the beat, and you sold it to them and they've claimed with a PRS, if they start claiming on the beat, you go to their fucking yard and punch them up, bruv.
No.
Lockdown's
gonna be angry, fam.
He's gonna get the YouTube video.
Louis, have a coffee, mate. Have a coffee.
Where does all this aggression, bro?
Have a coffee, bruv. Have a coffee.
Here's what you do, yeah?
Do you know what?
Louis boxing in the face.
That was happening.
Two ways about going around things.
No, there's not. There's one way. What is to do? If your man was not claiming there was a dispute in the thing, you go on PRS and make a dispute claim. The end. And that's it. And then what would happen is everything will stop. Do you know what I mean? Everything will stop and no one will get P until it's disputed. And that's it. So, okay, boom, check this. I had a dispute with Wiley.
So how are we going to solve that problem then? How are we going to solve the problem?
Then you got to be in contact and sort out contracts and get to an agreement. Yeah. That's what it is.
So why can't we do it in 1 second?
It's not going to be sorted though, because I could still claim. I had a dispute with Wiley on a tune. I was registered for Wiley's PPL, a performing right, on One Roll Deep song because I was performing it, but obviously he wrote it rare. And then one time obviously got sorted out, but my account got stopped obviously when Wiley done his scans, and my whole account got stopped because there was a dispute on it. And obviously we looked at it and said, right, I'm not even on that song. Why am I getting paid for that song? And then I just, not gave them. I didn't have the money, but you know what I mean. That's sorted out. So what I'm trying to say is, once someone makes a dispute on the account on any song, everything stops, and then you have to contact each other, and then it sorts, and you have to sort it out. And then you redo it.
You know those websites where a lot of producers sell their beats. So a producer will have his own website with like 100 beats on it, and I swear there's like 3 or 4 categories where you pay a certain amount of money, where you have the beat, but you can't make a music video. It's like Jay was saying, there's bare T's and C's for each category. Yeah. So you got to just make sure all that's looked into, you know what I mean? Before you just got
to set up from early. And if it's not set up, then you're right, Louis, anything can happen. But how you stop it, you just put in the claim, it's done, and everything stopped. And then someone has to talk up the things. Otherwise, no one's getting money. How about that?
I'm telling you, Louis, you can't stop everything by punching people. Like,
angry guy, bro.
Manga, let me ask another question. Just slightly change the topic. So on your record, you decided to press up some CDs and put the CDs out. So what, you done like 100 run or a few hundred?
No, 100.
So what made you do that now rather than like going into the project thinking, right, bang, I've got my digital release, everything's on streaming, and I'm going to get my CDs done? What was like the thought process of waiting?
There's 2 things. One, Louis told me to do it. Louis and Courtney told me to do it, and Louis got his CDs. And I ain't got a CD player, bro. So I thought no one wants to buy CDs. Real talk, I ain't got no CD player anywhere in my whole house.
Bro, I've got so many CDs, it's fucking unreal. I play all the time. So like,
I was thinking
there's still a market for it, but like you said, it's not a big market.
Yeah, bro.
No, it is because
people will want them. So you do 200 or 100.
Bro, to be honest, I always find
the CD sold out in 3 hours or something, bro. 100 went in 3 hours. So it's not like I would be real. I'm not, like, so I always think with merch, I'll do shows, I'll do this, that, and the third. But I never thought of CDs because that's not in my radar. And then Louis done his CDs and he done really well. Remember? You know what I'm saying? You done your ones. And obviously Jamie done CDs.
So is everyone getting their CDs from the same place? Louis, are you getting them from where Jamie got his?
No. I got mine. Rowdy sent me a link. Big up. What's his name, man? Big up fucking bro.
Kit Promotions.
CDs, big up you because I can't.
KIPP, you got yours from KIPP. That done.
Kit Promotions, yeah. Big up Kit Promotions because he done my CDs and they were hard, but yeah. So everyone wanted their CDs different though, innit? So
I just Googled, man.
So I said, yo, do yours your way because mine were different.
You sold out in like 10 hours, didn't you, or something? 10, 12 hours. You sold
mine.
Out.
Louis.
Yeah, Louis.
Yeah, bro. I sold mine out in 10 hours, and then I had to. Basically, my boy made the website, and we had to. They sold over what we had. We thought we had a limit, and then it sold over, so we had to just fucking get more CDs. So I texted the guy. I was like, "Yo, I need more CDs, bro." I woke up in the morning, and I was like, "Bro, CDs are sold out. We need more CDs."
But how many was that? That was 50 CDs, was it?
Yeah, 50 CDs in the first day, and then I think I got like 15 left. So I sold like 80 CDs. I know it's not a lot, but if you're independent doing your thing, then that's a lot of CDs, bro.
Yeah,
so Michael, what's your best, like, when you've sold CDs? What's your quantity, like, in terms of what you've sold and how quickly?
It's the first time I've ever done it. First I've ever done any physicals. I sold 100.
Really?
Yeah, first time I sold 100 in 3 hours.
Mad.
But it's the first time I've done it.
Yeah.
So that was the first.
What about vinyl?
That's the strength of your brand, though. That's the strength of your immediate fans. So that's why I was saying before, but it's better to have that small circle, or some might see it as small, but 200 loyal supporters isn't small. But especially when you're selling merch like that.
If you got 200 people that buy your thing, fam, that is the thing. That's all I need. That's all I need. So you see with what's this for?
100 is a lot of people, mate. Like,
brother, I wrote out all the things. Look, I'm a Sharpie here. I wrote out all the things the other day. I packaged them up. I know it's a lot of people. I was up till 7. You know what I'm saying? And it was going till Like they went to Japan, they was going Czech Republic, they was going America, they was going everywhere. And I was like, raw. And people were tweeting me down, yo, where's the rest? I'm like, wow, I didn't know people want to see these. Like, because I sell t-shirts more time, and the t-shirts do really well now. I'm happy they do really well. But I don't know if you know, but vinyl is thing people are screaming for. But it takes a bit longer for me to understand how to do it. Like I need to get money first.
I think there's lower margins in the vinyl. I think the vinyl is expensive to produce, and it's a real collector's piece.
But it's a collector's item, and it is the best collector's item in terms of music.
So you know, it's
vinyl. You're not losing.
You need volume. You need volume to make that work
as well. You know. So,
but I don't want to charge people. I always look at my supporters as me, innit? Like times are hard right now, so I didn't even want to sell much because I ain't put no new t-shirts up because everyone's got no.
You're mad, bruv. I want that t-shirt with the blue cloud background shit, bruv. What are you saying? Do that t-shirt, man.
I want that t-shirt.
I got you. We're gonna work.
I want a poster.
I don't want a t-shirt.
I don't want to not extort people. Like feel like I'm just like, yo, I'm broke. Like, buy this. I just want, you know what I'm saying. So things like even the CDs, I signed them. I've done all that jazz. I'm trying to just make sure that the cost is low. I don't want to be charging no one £50 for anything because I feel like they're me in it. I wouldn't want to be charged £50 for certain things either.
Yeah, man.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm just trying to keep the cost low because everyone's cashing it flat.
Beatz, though, how would you feel about?
Hey, do you know what's mad? I've only just looked up in the left corner and seen live on YouTube now.
We didn't clock.
Nah, didn't clock till a minute ago.
Oh shit, you didn't notice.
So, nah.
Yeah, go to the world, my G.
Yeah, man.
Nah. But you know what? That's all right. That's all right.
You got mad, you know.
Nah. Do you know what? It's all right because I've been all right still.
No, you've been good, bruv. You've been good.
I've been cool. I feel like but like, yeah, no. But I did just think it was only the man them in here, innit? So yeah, just bear that in mind. Bear that in mind. Bear that in mind still. Yeah, bear that in mind still.
Louis, what was you saying to J Beatz?
I said J Beatz, yeah. How do you feel about the physicals thing? Would you do a physical run? Or do you feel as a producer?
I definitely believe in the physical run because you see me, man's old school, bro. Man used to go and get a bus just to go to the CD shop to get out, Chipmunk, whatever the weather, volume 2 or whatever. I then open the inlay. Bro, who produced that tune? Who mixed that tune? Thank yous, pictures, you might get a poster, lyrics. Yeah, bruv, that's so much better than it's 12 o'clock. Fucking hell, no. Yeah, Manga, make it out alive. It's out right now. Bruv, when I gotta wait for it, like in the post and that, or whatever, the appreciation is different, man. Like when you could, like tangible, yeah, man, you value it, man. Like a thing that's just on your phone that you can just click and it's just there. You might listen to it once, you might not listen to it again because we're so spoiled.
Yeah, spoiled.
Consumption of music, everything is available streaming. Like,
how you feel? Do you think that we're spoiled? Do you think that we're
yes, cool.
100%, bruv.
Everything is at our disposable, bruv. Man, on the phone. What? Shania Twain. Everything's there.
Shania Twain, bro.
Yeah. Everything's there, bro.
When you're paying $7.99 a vinyl, yeah, you're not leaving that.
Not having
yes. What Tiatsim said.
Say that again, Louis.
Listen, man, listen. When you're paying $7.99 a vinyl, and that's a tune and maybe a B-side if you're lucky. If you're grabbing an album on vinyl, back in the day still, you're talking anything between £10 and £15. If you're buying that, yeah, you're listening to that over and over, and you're showing your friends and your family and over. Music is so disposable now that if I have to take the needle off the record every time and play something new, that's long. But now I can just go to my phone and go, you're not feeling that? No? Cool, let me play something different. And that's what happens. And then everyone becomes sheep and follow the same thing. And because of Instagram and whatnot. If it was back in the vinyl days, everyone's music would be getting banged all the time, longer. People would be buying more copies, more units getting sold.
But like they said, it's all disposable now. Like a tune will be bigger for a lot of a shorter period. Do you know what I'm saying? You might make a banger.
Yeah, but you see Manga, you see Jams, right? You see Blay, you see all these man, yeah, they make good grime albums. And I was screaming this from 2013, 14. man, they need to make more albums, more bodies of work. So you take the time, selected the instrumentals, and that's it. Like Manga, bruv, you and Louis' team, mad. Then you done the thing with Sir Hiss, and I even tweeted at the time, I was like, this whole selecting one producer for an album is sick. Then you've gone, and now I thought it was a bit risky. Like when I saw your new team come out, and I clocked all the producers, I love that the producers are on the artwork. When I clocked the producer, I thought, okay, it's a bit more mixed up. Yeah. Let me see what I want. Sick. Like, and that's you know.
Yeah,
that's the essence of, like, it was a risk, but it worked.
But you see what you said there, yeah, with the vinyl. Okay, so boom, I wanted to be a DJ, then I found out it was £7 a tune. I said, allow it, because I'm broke. But, and that's real talk, you know what I'm saying? But so you see, the good thing about what you say, we are distracted and we are spoiled, but the same way the entry point is low, so we can get across the world. Like, so see, like Jams, he's gonna have fans in Japan, fans in Austria, places he's never been, that if it was on a CD and they had to go to the shop, they would never go. Because I remember, like, obviously I'm same age as most man here. Like, I remember I like Dipset, obviously, and I had to go to a certain shop in my ends to find the CD, and if it wasn't there, I'm not hearing the new Dipset.
Market.
Done.
Yeah.
And it's same with Graham. Like, I remember hearing like Roll Deep songs and hearing like a Wiley beat and then going to a record store and then can't. If it's not there, it's not there, bro. You know what I mean?
I feel like the days of the classic album are dying. It's cult artists, like people like you, people like Blade that are making those bodies of work. Do you know what I mean?
I know why though. I know why because it takes
like automatic to me. Do you know what I mean? Or like it's like a classic album like that. 36 papers where you put it on from start to finish. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, because it's too much work, and I'm not even just saying that. Like I said, I'm older. I understand that's how I listen to music. If I'm a youth today and I can make a song and go and buy a house and have every merc and everything of one song, one rhythm, my brethren, fam, I'm not making a body of work ever in life, ever.
Yeah, bro.
Like, so Meridian Dan has made more money than music from me ever, 1,000,000%, and he's had one big song. And I'm not trying to discredit him because the song's hard.
Yeah, but the legendary status isn't the same, Manga. It's not.
No,
the
it
same.
doesn't. But legend and council tax.
And us people that are involved.
That's the balance. We know the balance now.
You know what? Yeah. The reality.
Having a hit. That's cool. Nice. Okay, Sandra, who's 13 down the road, knows your name now.
Yeah.
Bless.
It's a balance.
I want to know who the legends of my scene are, what the music I love.
But you know what? No. Let me pause. Hey, do you know what? Pause 1 second, right? All right. So, Manga, let's go back over that slightly, yeah? Because I feel no. We're just gonna touch on something because, like, I'm kind of understanding what you're saying. And I'm understanding what T's saying, and I'm trying to meet a middle ground now, yeah? So, like, all right, with this digital, the digital age, for me, like, it's great, cool, we can be known in Japan, we could be known in thing, like, but, like, listen, if Jams was around, say, in the tape days, when we used to do tapes and vinyls, Jams would be very rich now,
Yes.
He would be very rich now for what he's done. Do you get what I'm saying? And what he does. Do you get what I'm saying? Whereas, like, it's like the saturation of what the digital era's made it, like, it makes it hard for guys that are working that hard, like, independently doing these major underground moves to make money. Let's remember, like, we all know what Wiley done from the boot of the car. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, we was there to see it. Do you get what I'm saying? So, like, like, there was, like, back in them, Johnny Cash, we seen what them man there have done from the boot of their car. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, like, man were making big money and man were making livings.
Not even just that though, Tigs.
Everyone's got something to say.
By the way, I can mute everyone, by the way. So don't make me...
Wait, sorry, allow it. Wait, Tiga though, is Johnny Cash rich? Is that what
no, he was. He definitely was.
No. Wait. Listen.
Not from tunes.
Let me tell you this now.
That's my point.
Hey, you lot. Stop that, man. We're on live. What are you talking?
Hey, no snitching, bro.
I haven't said anything. I've said nothing.
Stop.
I'm gonna mute myself.
Listen. Right. Let's make sense of what we're saying now. Right. These man, yes, these man have all made good money off music. Definitely. Like these man have all sold enough records, yeah, to have like good things. Do you get what I'm saying? Like
I've got to say,
my other point is what I'm gonna say is this: see what you said about Jams and even myself and all these things. The only difference is them time there, the entry point was a lot higher. So even though Wiley made a lot of money from vinyls and things like that, and Johnny Cash, that how they had the amount of money they had to do to even make a vinyl, find these pressing plants and all these things, and do that and have the equipment.
No, do you know what? No. Okay. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Do you know what that is? Do you know what that is? Yeah?
Can I say something, please?
Do you know what that is? Do you know what that is, man? Manga. I'm gonna tell you what that is. That there is just the time and the age, right? So you see, what you got to remember, yeah, is like, Rod, them man are in their 20s at these times. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So like this is like noughties. So like these man have got like money to do these things. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I was in the game at these times, but I couldn't do them things because brother, like I'm in school. Do you get what I'm saying? So like do you know what I'm saying? Like I understand. I understand it for what it is. Like, I think to myself, like, if I was 20 plus in the year 2000, yeah.
You just give me youth, man, fam. That's so bad, man.
I got on to.
And forget mute.
Yeah, like.
So listen. One thing I want to say, right, is that, like you were saying, Manga, there's the difference between then and now, right? I had something to say, and then you touched on that and made my point more evident, right? The difference is now, where you saying about if Jams was around them times, he'd be rich now. Do you know what the difference is now? It's how you brand yourself. Back then, if you look back then and you want to talk about a Johnny Cash or someone and how much money he made back then or what he could do now, if you look at how some of the legends of our scene are branding themselves, it's a bit like, I kind of want to do it for you, because if you've done your branding better and you made your tunes more accessible, social media, marketing, all of that, you would pop off again. But you're not.
You're fully right. I've always said that I only made money once the power was in my hands. Once it was,
I disagree with that. I disagree with that. Not you, Manga. I disagree with what T said. I disagree with what T said. You see me? I was doing the tweaking signs because I disagree with that. Listen, let me tell you why I disagree with that. Yeah.
Hey, man, then let me just say this. Yeah. We still got the live chat going, yeah, and people are actually asking questions. So can I read out a question?
Wait, before you read your question, let me just respond to T, then read your questions, right?
All right, then we'll go on.
T, let me tell you why I disagree with that, yeah? Right, so you can do all the branding you want, yeah, in today's day and age, yeah? And it's still only gonna take you so far, right? Imagine you bring that branding, yeah, back to yesterday, yeah? If you bring that branding back to yesterday, it would go so much further, yeah? And what you have to remember, but what I'm saying is, what you have to remember, yeah, what you have to remember is, like, like you said, the value of music. This is what I'm trying to say. I was actually backing your point. The value of music back in the day was a lot more than the value of music today. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the value of music back in the day. This is why people were able to make money back in the day. But
your value today can be just as great if you package it well. And that's what
not really, because you know what? Like, there's man that are packaging their thing very well, yeah? They're packaging their thing very well, but like, they're still not earning enough. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's because grime and it's on a downward spiral.
It's not because grime's on a downward spiral. It's not because grime's on a downward spiral.
It'll go back up again. It's on a downward curve.
That's a myth. Tiga, that's a myth.
Why? So hang on. Why is it? So why would you say it's because grime's on a downward spiral?
Because I just feel that other genres have now jumped to the forefront. If I listen to one shop and I listen to one driving around in my van at work quite a lot, and I hear more like Afro house, more rap.
Are you hearing more Afro house and more rap because grime's on a downward curve, or because these stations are choosing not to play grime?
There you go.
Oh, no.
Do you know, I can't answer that question.
They play grime.
I'm just saying commercially, I thought it's on a downward curve. Obviously, us lot that promote it and are inside it, we'll keep doing our thing and the work still remains.
They play grime.
I just feel like commercially.
Bro, listen, yeah. In it bangs, bro. They play grime, bro.
They do.
I don't know where this myth of no.
No, I'm not saying they don't play grime. I'm not saying
no. I'm not saying you're not.
They're not playing as grime as much as they
were. No.
But there's not that many. There's not that many quality grime releases.
All right. So let's
thank you.
Because every JB's thing is on there. P Money's things on there. Jam's things on there. Mike things on there. Whoever's things like.
All it is, you fuck all marketing, fuck all that. As long as you've got a good quality product, that you're banging out and it's good fucking music and it bangs and it's a hard fucking rhythm, bruv. If you got DJs like Target and fucking all these other men that are big grime DJs that have got big platforms that are banging your tune, bruv, they're gonna bang your tune if the tune bangs.
It's your opinion whether the tune is good, bro.
Wait. Only tunes that aren't getting played are ones.
There's a lot of bangers that don't get played by big DJs.
Very true.
Okay, well,
there's bare tunes that don't get played by big DJs, bro.
There is a cycle
like
that will play your rhythm because you know that.
Like let's be realistic, right? Let's be realistic. Like raw.
Hey, Joe, fuck you, man.
Other than special,
I could put you in quarantine, bruv. I could put you in a quarantine room, Louis. Look, don't even make me do it.
Isolate you, you know.
I could put you in the waiting room.
Other than specialist shows, you will not hear a concentration of grime on other shows. Like you might get I like Manga, so I'll play Manga, or I like Tiga, I'll play Tiga. But you're not gonna get a concentration of grime like in the daytime on any show.
Yeah, of course you're not Tiga, but that's just the way the music scene is. Wait. Can I just say this? If you're making fucking bangers, they're gonna get played because everyone has access to the best DJs that are on big platforms, they've got big rhythms playing. As long as your tune is good, it will get fucking played, mate.
I listened to Grime Shutdown playlist the other day, Hang on, listen. I listened to Grime. Listen, I'm waiting for this. Listen, I listened to Grime Shutdown playlist the other day, bruv, and do you know what? Like, there's some good tunes on there. Yeah, there are some good tunes on there, right?
Are they grime though? Are they grime?
Wait, no. There's some good grime tunes on there. Yeah, there's some good grime tunes on there. Yeah. Like, there's some good tunes on there. Now, I don't hear these tunes on radio. Yeah. Like, so.
That's probably because they're not sending them to the right DJs, bro.
Radio's dead anyway. Who cares about radio?
DJs, then there will
cares? What's radio gonna do for you? Give you a little £50 BBC,
No.
But
radio.
What Louis said is so true.
What's radio? Spyro.
Hang on. All right, wait. Slow down. Wait, slow down.
Yeah, like, radio's big, but if Spyro's not playing your tune, you're not getting played on radio. Really.
Manga.
That's how I see it.
All right, Manga. Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. So, this is going back to the point then. Okay. What about the times when before it was about emails? Yeah, because remember we started the game, there was no email, bruv. There was no email when we started the game. Yeah,
nothing.
So
it's a link.
So like, what about when there was no email and man, if man wanted your tune, yeah, they really went out and searched for your rhythm.
No more, Tiga.
No. But wait, no. Wait, I'm gonna say this. That happens now, but it hasn't happened with grime songs. Because
it doesn't happen with grime.
No, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because no grime songs, like, okay, boom. There was a tune. Okay, Gun Lean, perfect example. Gun Lean, yeah. I remember Gun Lean was going like viral on the net, and no one knew who Russ was. Yeah, no one knew him from like Olympic Chinging and all them rhythm. Yeah. That. So you see, like Gun Lean, yeah. I remember my little cousins were telling me about this rhythm Gun Lean before it came out because he was teasing it on his Instagram for time for anyone knew who he was. And I had a booking with Target, and that's the Target, bruv. On Friday, this tune's coming out, and it's called Gun Lean, bruv. You need to get it and play it because it's going to be a thing. I mean, what I'm trying to say, and the difference with that is in grime currently, there isn't a song that's causing so much buzz that the DJs have to go reach for it. So that's why we have to make sure we present it to them with more polished, not polished, but like hello, because they don't see it as much because other genres and other sounds are sweeping the world quickly.
It's been a while since that happened. Since when
German Whip, a good example, I think of that.
German Whip's a perfect example.
Even after German Whip, listen. So after German Whip, a few years after that, when things like Shutdown come out, right? That's when UK music really took a worldwide forefront, yeah? And that's because of grime. And now I think grime has taken a slight back foot compared to things like drill and,
because
other things, you know what I'm saying?
The reason that is, I feel like, is because the sound hasn't evolved or changed. And drill.
Tigger. My question to you is, yeah.
Go off.
Louis just missed a fight.
Louis versus Tigger.
We might as well go home.
Let me just ask this though, Tigger, because you basically what you're saying is that grime is not getting enough radio play, yeah?
I'm not saying grime is not getting enough radio play, yeah. But like, look, basically, like in a nutshell. Yeah, grime's been trampled on, yeah? Grime's been run over, grime's been dragged backward through the hedges, yeah? Grime's been through the whole hell of shits, blood, yeah? Grime's been here for fucking 20 fucking years, blood, yeah? Like, raw blood, we still don't even have a fucking category in fucking in Spotify or fucking just category in iTunes. Like, raw, like, basically, you see grime, yeah? As much as the powers that be, yeah, have tried not to recognize grime. Remember, let's just remember, like raw, like remember grime was at a point like raw. Remember there was a time like when there was no grime like anywhere, like even Rinse FM knocked off grime. Like let's be real, like you see grime, yeah, like grime has been like castrated. Grime's been fucking slated. Grime's been fucking everything. Grime's had everything done to it. Yeah, but Grime's still here. Yeah, because the power of grime. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like a lot of these other genres, yeah, that come around, they don't go through this. Do you get what I'm saying? They don't have this fucking. They don't have this this sustainability. Do you get what I'm saying? Like so, really and truly. Bruv, really and truly, yes, I am saying that. I'm saying, yeah, grime's been disrespected. That's what I'm saying to you directly.
Yeah. But
it was born out of disrespect as well, though.
Let me say this though. Let me say this. Do you think that when a DJ has been sent a tune, yeah, which is a banger, yeah, it might be a mainstream grime tune, do you think they listen to it and saying, I'm not gonna play this because it's grime?
Well, do you know what? Maybe. Do you know what? We was talking about this the other night, weren't we? To touch on what you just said, Joe. Yeah, like Rod. You know what? I think all UK genres are born out of that, bruv. Like all UK genres.
I remember
out of what you just said.
What, out of disrespect?
Yeah.
I remember being laughed at. I remember playing Pulse X and being laughed at by the drum and bass boys, by that
drum and bass in Garage Man, them, no?
By the geezers Garage. I DJ Garage from 97 to 99, and when I like Dark Garage, I like Hobson's Choice, Dilemma, this and that. Even that was getting shit on, and still to this day, like that's never going to disappear for me. I always feel a bit like from the gutter playing this music, but maybe that's just my opinion. I don't know.
Listen. I remember my fucking earliest fucking memory of this is I remember being in under 18s dances, bruv, yeah? Under 18s garage rave, bruv, yeah? No, not even bigger fish. But under 18s garage raves and wanting to spit, yeah, and Viper not wanting to give man the mic, innit? Yeah?
Of course.
Yeah, like raw, like that's where my fucking first experience of that come from. Like, raw, really? Is that what you lot are doing? Yeah, like raw, like big man, like you lot are happy hyping up the youths. You don't want to bring the youths in. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So like raw, that's why one thing I'll never do.
Is that? What year was that, T? 99.
What year is that?
Dilemma, 99? 2000?
2000s.
Yeah, man. That was one of the first.
But yeah, so yeah, I like Rod. You know what, Joe? I had to drop that little gem.
Do you know what else?
Is right. It is born out of all genres are born out of disrespect. So like Rod, basically, like Raw, a lot of the UK rappers, like Raw, remember they were ex-Grime Man. But Raw, like basically, they weren't connected to certain people, so they weren't getting the love that they wanted, so they started rapping. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I wanted to say before, like one of the things about Wiley, I was working in a record shop, and Wiley would come in to sell us white labels of whatever, and he was the first guy that came in and upped his prices of vinyl. We would buy vinyls in at £5, sell them. Sometimes £4, sell them at £7, whatever. Wiley wanted to sell them to us at a price where we had to sell them for a tenner. And at the time,
Wiley's a Dan. That's why
we were like, "Fuck off, bro." The elders, he's a don. The elders in that shop were like, "Fuck off, you don't understand." And then there's a queue of people saying, "Have you got Eskimo? Have you got Eskimo VIP? Have you got this? Have you got Creeper?" Maybe not Creeper, but you get my point. Like, he changed the game. That came from a place of, I have to do this myself.
And
Fuck
you know what?
it.
You know what is? You know what? Sorry,
wait. This is what I'm saying, because the music was fucking good. Do you not think there was 100 other dickheads that are trying to push music that was shit? Also,
it was
the same thing.
It was that. But it was also the oppression. The people wanted it, but it was the oppression that other people didn't want it, and he had to do something fucking different. And this is why there's the DIY working class music.
Joe, it wasn't that different.
Bro. No, but you got to remember. You see.
Coming in.
Wait, no, but you got to remember. Listen,
in with the same sort of tunes, but they weren't as good. Saying, "Oh yeah, sold us at 10, whatever," but they weren't as good. But the people were coming in for Wiley because it was good music.
Demand was there.
Louis joke still.
This is what I'm saying about music being good. And what you're saying about music not getting played on radio because it's grime. Yeah, this is the same thing as what was happening back in the day. People will be going into the same record shops saying, "Oh yeah, sell this £10, People don't want to sell it for £10 because it wasn't good. People don't want to play music on radio because it's not good. People want to play the good music on radio. And if you're not sending in good music, they're not gonna fucking play it. So why is everyone complaining about
Louis, you're slightly naive, yeah? Slightly, yeah? Like, and you're aggressive as well, bruv. Why are you so aggressive for, bruv, man?
Lockdown's got you.
Wait, man.
Louis a couple of drinks away from having like all twerking and shit up on here.
Give him a coffee, man. Give him a coffee. But basically.
Top him up, Tommy.
Basically, I'll be honest with you, Louis. Yeah, Louis.
One sec.
You see your thing. See the way you're explaining things. Yeah, you're explaining things like we live in an ideal world. Yeah. Like we don't know, we don't, Louis, we don't, yeah. And like you see a lot of things, like come down to numbers, right? Everything. So you see there's certain doors now, yeah, that people can get through because of numbers. Yeah, and there's certain people that will take notice of you because of numbers. Do you know what I'm saying? And you see, like we might be able to get through certain doors with numbers, but then there's certain numbers that man don't hit, so man can't get through them doors. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's just that. So like.
No, but you got to hit them numbers then.
You're missing the point. You're missing the point, right?
He just said and done as well, Louis, bruv. You say
you're missing the point. You're missing the point. You're missing the point. Yeah, like
everything easier said than done.
That's like saying raw. That's like saying raw. Louis, the house cost £1 million. The house cost £1 million, Louis. So just get £1 million, Louis.
Yeah, but that's true. That is it.
It don't work. It's not just like that. It don't work like that, Louis.
No, but what he's saying. No, but what he's saying. Yeah, but what he's saying is, if you don't have the £1 million, you can't get a house. So you're kind of saying the same thing. You're right. You're both saying it's kind of the same thing. But you're right.
But Louis, what you're saying is like you're saying it like raw. Yeah, it's just easy, isn't it? But it doesn't work like that. That's not how things work. Do you get what I'm saying? Things have never worked like that.
It's not
like
easy.
Rod. Like, look.
Do you think I've got them tunes? I don't. Okay,
all right. So look. So see Wiley, yeah. See Wiley, yeah. So say like Wiley left Garage because he felt like he got dissed by Garage or whatever. Blah blah blah. No one was trying to let him in through the door, right?
Yeah.
But then when you look back over it now, bruv, yeah, like raw, bruv. Wiley was involved with one of the biggest garage records of all fucking time, bruv.
Well,
Nicole's Groove, bruv.
Yeah, but
Nicole's Groove would get.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying to you now. When you go back here and you're saying raw old school garage, like
Relentless.
raw, that's a big rhythm.
Yeah, big female vocal.
But raw, imagine you make a big boy rhythm like that, yeah. And raw, these cunts are still not trying to let you through the door, bruv.
Yeah.
Like,
I wonder
raw,
how
Louis,
many that did.
Don't be naive, yeah. Don't be naive enough to think that raw black is raw. Yeah, you just show up with good music and yeah, like hey man, he's got good music. It's cool. It doesn't work like that, bro.
It's the reason why we're not getting those numbers.
What's the year, T? 99.
Fucking listening to it.
Like a lot of it is thing. A lot of it's greasing, innit? Like a lot of it is greasing. Like raw, how good you are at greasing the tin, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? Certain man can go into a room and grease the tin very well. Do you get what I'm saying? And they have like no integrity, yeah? Like they just go in there and grease the tin, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? And certain man are very very anti that, and it's just the way it goes, isn't it? It's just who you are.
Yeah. Should we answer some of these questions that are in the?
Fling them in.
Yeah, we've only been here for 3 hours. It's fine. We might as well answer some fucking questions.
Fling them in.
There's one that's saying, there's a question for you, lads. Do you think that bodies of music get taken in properly nowadays? Do you think that bodies of music get digested properly or just listened to once, then dashed aside?
This is almost a question.
Well, you're not meant to eat them.
Well, they do get digested properly, but again, the next one might come along, and people are.
I disagree. I disagree completely.
They don't. Listen. No. Can I? Listen.
You're a fan of the person. You're a fan of the person.
They don't.
Let me say something. I'll be able to chat and up there. Listen. You see, with streaming now, yeah, like I said, innit? Friday 12, boom, this is out, that's out, bruv. You see, with streaming, yeah, I've clocked that now. I listen to so much music, but I don't replay enough shit. So like certain projects the whole way, like make it out live, boom, that's getting the jackum, boom, boom, boom. But that's that single, that EP, that whatever. There's so much stuff, and it's not just like grime people are listening to. People listen to everything, innit? Like
right now, hang on. Bruv. Can I add to that? Listen, yeah. All right, boom. This is definitely why it doesn't. Yeah. See back in the day. Yeah. I would have bought Manga CD. Yeah. Just because it's Manga, I'd said, yo, he's just dropped a CD. I'm buying the CD. Yeah. And you know what I'd have done? I would have listened to that in my car. I would listen to that in my yard. I would listen to that all over. Yeah. But raw, You see, with this streaming thing, yeah, bruv, I just played Manga's thing on my fucking Spotify, yeah, like raw. If I don't search for it again, like raw, it would. I'll hear tunes when they pop up. Do you get what I'm saying? But really and truly, like I don't have the physical thing. I don't have the physical thing like to reach into my fucking the side of my door and put that in my car. Do you get what I'm saying?
And because you just said, yeah, look, you bought the thing. If you buy something, you're not gonna like not listen to it. You spent your tenner, you're gonna listen to it, fam. With streaming, you can listen to a one thing and it's disposable. And music comes out every Friday, so there's a next thing. Oh, what? The Weeknd's got a new album. Boom, boom, boom. And then we're so distracted, bruv, everything just gets put to the wayside. Like,
bruv, it's just the mechanism. It's just the mechanism of looking through CDs. Like, you know, like sometimes, like raw, like you might be like looking through your CDs, yeah, like in your car, looking through your CDs, not knowing what you're gonna listen to, but then you see, oh shit, yeah, oh yeah, right, I got the Manga CD. Push that in. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But so like when you got like millions of fucking tunes at your fucking disposal in your phone, like it's a bit mad.
Bro, we're so distracted. There's so much content now, man. Like, even like podcast is out now. People are listening to music less. There's bare YouTube shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
It goes even further than music, bro. It goes with Netflix, with series, with classic films. Do you know what it goes with? It goes with people, bruv. If you look at these dating apps, women are now just disposable, bruv. Would you fuck her? Yes, swipe right.
Boom, boom, disposable, boom.
Everything is disposable because of
disposable.
And drop a bomb. Can we get sound effects? Drop a bomb.
Wait.
Sound effects are coming. Sound effects are coming next episode.
Man said,
I think that needs a Henry, you know.
Man said disposable, pum pum.
Yeah. Am I wrong? The digital age has made everything a little bit more disposable, and music
disposable STDs.
Well, bro, I've been married for 10 years, bro.
I don't know about you, fam. Drop it if you.
Well, bruv, if you're dealing with disposable pum pum, you're dealing with disposable STDs, definitely. But yeah, nah, me not deal with disposable pum pum. You get me? My empress stay a room. You get me? But say nothing anyway.
Society is, bro. Society is treating everything as a disposable thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Including music and.
That's how we're all patterned now. We're patterned to go. We're the rat race nation, and that's what music has become now.
And do you know what? Yeah, if you look deeper, have you not clocked? Yeah, that people are dropping so much more music. Like a man will drop 3 albums in a year, and even tunes are shorter now. Like 2 minutes and 21 seconds. Like, bro, you see, like consumption, fam, man. People are just trying to get through quick to listen to the next thing. Like, we don't even have the brain capacity to listen to like a 4-minute tune anymore, fam. It's just all nuts now. It's so different.
Let me ask everyone.
Do you think that's a generational thing? You think that's like? You think that's 100%. A young man's thing? Because I'm not like that. I want to take it in. I got time.
Generational. That's generational.
It's definitely generational.
Let me ask everyone a question in here. Since we've all been in isolation, who's been more creative?
I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Right.
Not with music though.
Yeah, I've been since we've been in isolation. Since we've been in isolation, I've not been creative at all. I've been waiting. The reason I ain't been creative because I've been waiting for my mic. But once my mic comes, I'll be more creative.
On the production side, Tiggs. On the production.
Do you know what? I've made one rhythm. Yeah, I've made one rhythm. But to be honest, I've just been gaming, bro. It's just been like clearing, like bunning my time in it. Like, I've been.
Have you listened to the new one I sent you last night?
No, I haven't even been in my emails. I've been gaming from morning till night.
Because I can play it on here if you like.
He's pushing the tunes.
Man, I've been gaming from morning till night, bro. Like literally nothing. Like nothing's been going on. No music, nothing. I haven't even been on Twitter. I logged in the other day. All that Black Ripper shit, bruv. Like, raw, logged straight back out, bruv.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Black Ripper, bruv. Like, yeah, you see, like with everything that's going on with like all the scaremongering and all of that, and then like you get the Black Ripper news, like, bruv. You see, for me, and then like I'm seeing like everybody like, hey, everyone's fucking acting out, bro. It's just like, right, it's just too much for me, bro. It's too much for me.
I set myself a 1 minute limit on Twitter now. If I go on Twitter,
I had to drop it out for a bit. But I'll be back. Just let everything just die down a bit. You get me?
But you know what? If you're not getting creative during this time, it's not like a complete bad thing, fam. Because everyone takes things differently. And do you know what? Some people might even have like loved ones that are, you know, dealing with shit. So it's like you don't want to build a tune and this and that. Everything's fucked outside, and you want to make a tune. I don't know what it's like as an MC writing a tune right now.
Making the tune's the best way of getting away from those thoughts sometimes.
But I agree. I
ain't made no songs. I ain't made no rhythms. I'm not right. I ain't wrote nothing. I ain't gonna lie. But I've used this time to create other things. I've got editing more videos. I've learned how to do filters on Instagram. I've learned other things. I'm shotting filters. Who wants filters? 250.
Shotting what?
Filters. You know, like for you, the gallon could put on the Instagram, and you can advertise your thing.
For you, man, Becky and that outsiders, Becky.
Yeah, man's been doing.
Man said he shot it.
That would be quite sick, actually.
Man's been doing like memes and filters, boys.
Yeah, man.
Memes.
Me a smoker. I'll take some filters.
What we need, is some menthol filters, because they're going out of fashion and everything.
I knew Lewi was on that. When I said filters, you see Lewi's face?
They've been banned.
So what's that with some menthol? But what I was gonna say,
I'm not a smoker. I don't know what's going on.
Wait, what? Did you say menthols are banned now?
Cigarettes, yeah. They made menthol Rizzlers.
Tiga, good idea. Get some now and shot them. So yeah, but what I'm saying is, J Beatz, can you play some beats?
You want to hear beats? I'm not gonna lie to you. I can, but I don't know how the sound's gonna be. Like,
no. The sound is crystal.
Joe, wait.
Well gone, Sif.
Joe.
Oh, thank you. A bit of appreciation. He's cringing. It's like, you know, when your mum comes to drop you off at school.
No. Listen, you're gang, man. Don't worry about T, man. Gang, really.
Cool, man.
Hey, Sif. What's it like? What's it like being with Buzz Lightyear?
Buzz Lightyear. Have you seen this Barnet?
It's decent.
Did you do that to him? Did you do that to him, Sif?
Is this the gang sign from where we get Caterham?
Nah, we're not into that.
It used to be Northwest.
Right.
It used to be Northwest.
Man's all gangbanging on a live, you know.
Oh, hey. You're gonna get the video taken.
She threw the sea up for Caterham, boy.
No, where is it?
Bro. Nah, bro. She already called it, man. She already called it, bro. Joe,
I used to say North Watford.
North Watford.
Hey, Sif.
Yeah.
You were from the bad part.
Hey, to infinity and beyond, innit? Do you know what I mean?
You reckon?
What is he on about?
Louis, Louis just buzzing. Louis buzzing. We got any other questions, Louis? Have we got any other questions, Louis?
Buzzing Lightyear, bro.
Yo, T.
Yo.
Do you want to drop the screen share so J Beatz can play some rhythm?
Yeah, man.
Wait, hold on, because I'm all new to this. How am I doing?
I'm gonna hold your hand for it, bro. Don't worry, it's all good.
Nah, man, don't hold my hand, bro.
Don't hold hands, bro. Don't hold his hand, bro.
Just to say,
don't hold his hand, bro.
Just to say,
don't do it. Jay, don't do it.
Just to say,
Jay, don't do it. Jay,
can't hold my hand, fam.
Jay, don't do it, bro.
Just to say it.
Jay, don't do it, bro. Man, God,
I'll take it literally.
He said no. He said it's just to say it, right? It's just to say it.
Disclaimer.
Click screen share. Click screen share at the bottom.
All right, screen.
All right, watch. Joe's gonna start muting me now. Watch.
What share?
Nah,
screen.
man.
You see if my voice cuts
screen.
out. Yeah,
Right,
no, he's hating on me. Yeah.
Advanced. I'm not hating.
Did it flash up on your screen, Tiga?
Yeah,
Advanced.
flashes up.
Yeah,
And
hey,
then
you muted, man. Yeah.
Music or computer sound only.
The muter.
I can send you out. I can kick people out the room, bruv.
Bro. Listen, don't do that, bro.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Don't do that, bro. Don't be a pagan, bro. Don't abuse your power like a
Listen,
bro.
I'm not doing nothing, man. I paid for this. I'm letting everyone.
Hang on. Don't come. Yo. Don't let the world know that, Joe, man.
It's fine, bruv.
I've done it, Joe. What else do I need to do?
Then just play a tune from your machine and it will come through crystal.
Anything.
Okay, right. What noog am I gonna bust? Give me 1 second.
Like, noog. Like, who says that? What MC says that? Noog.
He's in here, mate.
Flowdown came out with it.
Oh, is it? No, but I'm sure that's.
He's got a new record out as well, hasn't he?
I'm sure that's one of your ad-libs there.
I say Atif off Flowdown.
Yeah.
They said it because it's Nook is gone backwards and they couldn't say it gone on the radio.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
is that what Nook shot is? Yeah.
That's why it's Nook shot. Yeah, Nook.
Wait, did you not know what a noog shot was?
I knew that.
I just thought it was, bruv, do you get me? I'm from North West London, bruv, outskirts, Queensbridge.
Wait, this
shot.
So, man's from Enfield, bro.
Wait. Did you? Am I on live with guys that did not know what a noog shot was?
I knew.
Wait.
Hey, that's not an encyclopedia and you know everything, bruv.
Yeah, Flowdown's got a project out now and he's produced it all himself. It's called Red Pill.
Yeah, I can see that still.
Red Pill, yeah.
That's good. I've seen it's good. That's got a jams feature on there as well, isn't it?
We need to get Jams involved in one of these as well, I think. Yeah. I also wanted to do this Snowy album.
Alright, cool. So what, man, can I run rhythm?
Jay just wants to run rhythm. We're all talking. Jay just wants to run rhythm. Go on, Jay. Run, Jules.
Come, Jay.
Let me know if you can hear it, Carl. This is all new to me still.
Just play, bro.
Is it coming through?
No, bro.
No.
Have you got your headphones plugged in or something?
Yeah, I do still.
Maybe unplug them and hit play and see what happens.
That sounds like such a schoolboy mistake to make. 1 second.
Yeah.
What about now?
Yeah.
Get water.
And that's not coming through the screen, though.
Yeah,
that's not coming through like proper, is it? He's not on screen share properly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking that's not coming through the screen.
Click screen share again. Share screen again. It's because you didn't hold my hand, bruv. That's why. It all could have been so different.
Don't do it, Jay. Don't do it. Jay. He's trying to entice you, bro. He's trying to entice you, Jay. Don't do it.
What am I doing, bro?
Don't do it.
Hold his hand, Jay.
Jay, don't listen to them, man. Don't do it, man.
Click screen share.
Do it.
Click screen share.
Yeah.
And then in the bottom left-hand corner, it says share. It's like a radio button. You click to share audio.
What, music or computer sound only? Yeah.
Yeah.
Share. Yeah, I've done that.
Was that already selected?
Yeah.
Go into advanced. There's an advanced tab in the middle.
Wait, hold on. Let me click on. Yeah. Advanced. It's got portion of screen, music or computer sound only.
Just music and computer sound only. Click that again.
Yeah, click that. Still share. What? You can't hear nothing. Nothing.
In high quality. On the first tab, when you click it first time, in the bottom left-hand corner is that little checkbox ticked that says
share computer sound. Fucking hell.
Hold the hand, bruv. Click the thing.
Okay. Yeah. Let's give this a jump. What about now? Wow. I'm sorry, man. I'm not.
It's all good, Dad.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm outside, Louis. It's all you, mate. Take the deck.
No. Oi,
we need to hear the tune.
Oi, Jay, send me the tune and I'll play your tune, bro.
Is that what you do? I'll do that though. We're live right now. But Louis, you might as well run a tune. Don't wait on my thing, car. My thing's a bit slow.
Yeah, Louis, run with him then.
Yeah, man.
No, it says JB to sharing computer sound, so you need to drop out of that. So I can do my thing.
Okay, this is why Graham can't progress because we don't even have to use computers.
We're meant to be producers.
That's the last hour song, isn't it?
I'll lock it off. I'll lock it out once.
Dash me.
What happened to Tiga? You get very upset and run away.
All right, Louis. So the floor is yours.
All right, what's going on here, boys?
I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing.
Basically, we got 15 minutes left till at 11 p.m. The stream's going to cut out because we would have done 4 hours, and that's the limit.
Allow it.
Yeah.
So 15 minutes. Louis, play some dubs. Buy some fucking t-shirts, everyone. Buy some fucking garms.
Hey, wait, give me 1 second, bro.
Mad.
Who's this? Louis.
There's no delay, brothers wanna hate, but I told them, mate, you can never eat off my plate. Big belly couldn't tell by my weight. If you try ting, then it's curtains, drapes. I'm the king, I have a ting feeding me grapes. Take your babes, get shine, no shade. I got a cleaning me up like me. B.I. when I come to this parade. Even when I took an L, man, I celebrate. Cause I learned from my lessons in the way. If I flop that day, I won't do it the same. Grown up, said it with my chest, no shame. Can't hit targets if you ain't got no aims. Always in my element, flow, that's waves. Spin them in the wind, no air, just flames.
Hey, spin it, yeah. Man can't chill and spin. Man come true and spray. Man come true and spray.
Let me just forward this to the last bit. Yeah, what do you?
Is that Blay?
Yeah, Blay.
Is that Blay and Zoo? Yeah.
On the verse, Big Zo on the verse, Blay on the hook.
You spin it. Man come true and spray. Man come true and spray. Man come true and spray.
Is this a remix?
Oh, copyright Baz.
Yeah, they might shank the video for that.
Hey Louis, check your email. Send you the rhythms.
This quality is sick. Beatz.
My one still.
All right, yeah. Let's listen to a bit.
Let's run 2 J Beatz tunes then. Yeah.
You got 10 minutes left, so.
Jacking it.
Is that a Jackham? Well, thank you, Selector. Next rhythm. Yeah. This one's a collab with my bro, XO Drip still.
I'm jacking this on my own accord because this is cold.
Thank you, mate. Thank you, Selector. Henry FM.
this, yeah. What you saying about this one?
Who's this?
Tiga, you look mad unimpressed, you know.
Hey, why is he muted, fam?
Well, Tiggs was on the phone, I think. Like, I didn't mute him. He muted himself.
Okay. Hey, Louis, play R1. You might as well, since we're both.
Yeah,
here, you
go
get
on.
me?
Last one. Then we got to render the video down.
Yeah. What are we doing? Are we gonna jump back in again after? Are we just calling it a night?
Mate.
I've done 4 hours, Louis. I'm good, bruv.
I need to make a tune, bruv. Yeah, run our thing.
What do you think? Can I just say, like, what do you think? Do you think it's worth doing again? Like, you enjoyed it?
Mate, I'm happy to go again. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What can't you just go bed, Joe, and leave the thing running?
If you want.
Yeah, fucking.
if you want. I mean, let's render the video down. Once this is done, I need to close the meeting down. The video renders saved. I'll bell you anyway.
Before we lose time, yeah, big up everyone that's been in this chat and is rating this thing, bro. Big up everyone, man. You're all sick. Yes, safe, man. What are we saying? Safe. Are we gonna do another thing? Obviously, not everyone's gonna join the thing because certain man want to go bed and that because they're pussies. But, yeah.
Do you mean, bro? Nah. It's for Met Group, bro.
It's so aggy tonight.
Hey, Louis, lockdown's got you vexed, fam. What? Go on.
So angry. When it was just the two of us, it was calm. We were dissecting the tunes.
Now he's quaffing. Now he's quaffing.
And now it's
fam.
like, I'm happy to do another meeting, but to stream it live, I need to wait for this one to bounce down and blah blah blah. So,
is that what you need to do?
Are you really going to use the end of the stream to talk about render? Let's end it, fam.
Yeah,
love,
respect. 1 minute.
Love.
Big up everyone. Yeah, yo G's. Yeah, love.
Buy a t-shirt. Buy Manga's album. Buy J Beatz' shit as well.
Wait. Solomon just said Louis missing that disposable pum. Hey, Solomon, bruv, you got mad, you know.
Right, and on that note,
disposable. Yeah, safe.
Safe, innit? Yeah.